Hey guys, Jerry here, and I'm starting my single greatest project yet. I'll tell you all about it right after this. This will be my single greatest print I've ever done. I'm so stoked about this. I've been printing for a little over 3.5 years now, and as you can see around me, I've got models galore. I've got just about anything and everything. But one thing I don't have is a Ghostbuster car. A big Ghostbuster car at 250%. A friend of mine told me about a place over on Cults 3D. There's this awesome model you can purchase to print out the Ghostbuster car. And I didn't want to do it at 100% scale. As you know, a lot of stuff I usually go 150 or 200%. But another friend of mine here on Facebook and on YouTube is making one at 250%. And it's like, God, I've got to have that. It's going to be so awesome. So I just started printing here a few days ago. And I started out using Notepad filament. Notepad has sent me a couple rolls of used return filament on Amazon. They were partial spools and they were tangled extremely bad. So I went ahead, since I had that, I started the project with it. And I printed the grill. And on the second roll, I'm printing the first half of the car right now on my Hypercube. And unfortunately, I'm printing it way too slow. That's going to take forever to get done, but it is what it is. And then I contacted them, and I wanted to get more filament, have them sponsor my project, and they were unable to do so. So I contacted ZYLTECH. And ZYLTECH stepped right up. They sent me out four rolls of their white PLA. And something I want to show you about this PLA that's really cool. Other than it comes with the desiccant pack and it's vacuum sealed, as most PLAs are, all PLAs are, they've got a bag in here. They supplied basically a zipper lock bag, so once you tear open this package, you can throw it in a zipper lock bag. Sure, you might have this in your kitchen or you can go buy some, but they supplied it, so you don't have to do that. This is the first filament company that I know about that started supplying bags in the box with their filament so you can store it. And let me take a look at it. I'll show you what we got here. Well, as you can see, it's wound very tightly. It has cellophane wrapped over it to keep it wound tightly and to help protect the filament. It's a very heavy-duty spool. It's got their name all over it. Some of the spools that I have of filament don't have names on them. You have no idea who they belong to. And, you know, if you want to refer back to them or order more, you may not know where it came from. Their name is on it, big and bold and clear. And as a reminder note that after using this filament, please plug the end into here so that it won't tangle on you. They're reminding you to do that right on the filament. Yeah, here's a close-up. And you can see it's got cellophane on it that is wound very tight. Very straight. So, but that's really awesome. So I've got 4 spools there. That should be enough to complete the model at 250%. And let me switch cameras here and I'll show you some close-ups of what I've already done. Okay, I've tested some ZYLTECH PLA in the past. I tested their blue and their red. So before this came in the mail, I went ahead and I started a couple prints. Now, bear with me. I did have my temps a little too high and I had some stringing on this. But this is 250%. This thing is monstrous. I've got a couple doors here. I'm still have to do a lot of sanding on it, a little putty work and cleaning it up. But I've got 2 doors here done. Then here's a close-up on that grill that I did in Notepad. It's their PLA Plus. It's a silk filament. And I'll explain here on another camera, but when I got this model, the orientation is put on the build platform and straight up and down, like this. Now, if I would have printed it with half of the body, I would have had a million supports, wasted a ton of plastic doing that. So I chose to put this in net fab, and I simply cut the model in net fab, and I printed it in this upright orientation to save on supports. And then I'm printing that other part right now on my Hypercube. Around 2600 milliseconds. Way too slow. I should have cranked it up to like 6000. Why I had it set wrong, I'm not sure. But anyway, it is printing, so it'll eventually get done. And then over on my resin printer, I have an Elegoo Mars resin printer. I have ZYLTECH, I believe, resin that I'm using right now, and then I have some resin from ZYLTECH that I'm using. I printed out the tires at 250%. Currently on the files, there's two sets of tires, those that are perfectly round and those that look like they have weight on the car where they're fairly flat on the bottom and you can see in the tire structure. And then of course, I got a drain hole here and here on top. I've got two for the left side, two for the right. That's why I have the L there on it. Now these tires, once they're glued on and mounted, they will not roll, but there is a good chance in the near future that the designer might be including different wheels with the kit or with the files where you can put bearings on them and possibly roll them. I'm not exactly sure, that's a maybe, but I'm very happy with printing out this set where it looks like there's a lot of weight on the tire and there's compression on the bottom of the tire. And then I've got 4 of those all done in resin. I printed those out, they're hollowed. They've all been hollowed at 250% scale. Then I've got the 4 Ecto packs printed. You know, just look at the detail on that. That is just amazing. And then once again, I've got a drain hole in the bottom and one in the top. And I can easily just take a drop of resin. I can take my UV flashlight and I can cure that and sand that over. Now these still need to be touched up a little bit here and there before they're primered. But they just look beautiful. Completely awesome. And here I have a steering wheel. This is also resin printed. I believe my orientation was straight up and down, which had supports. My slicer I use on my Elegoo Mars is Cheetah Box. And here's some license plates. One of the license plates is a little bit deformed, so I'm currently reprinting that. I thought about using that for an added effect because it looked damaged. I may or may not use it, but I'm reprinting one more license plate. And then here's a rear view mirror. And a few other parts that go on top of the car, different doohickeys for different things. So, and you can see I got some supports here. I need to sand all that off, clean that up. And here's the model over on Cults 3D of Ecto 1. This is from the designer. This is just a beautiful car. Click through the pictures here. He's showing you a lot of different parts and supplies that you'll need when building this. He has a PDF file you can print out or just view on your computer. It explains how to do everything step by step. It's just a ton of work this man has put into designing this and bringing this to everybody. It's only $9.77 US, $9.77 US currently. Unbelievable price for what you're getting here. But it's a lot of work. Just remember that when you go to print this, there's a lot of pieces, a lot of parts. Hooking up the lights, the wires is a lot of work, but it is a beautiful car. You scroll down a little bit here. The creator is handle is One ID Monster. And let me click on his other work. Here's some of his other work here by this designer. Just amazing stuff here. Amazing, amazing quality. And let's go on to page 2, see what else he has here. Waiting for the page to load. Come on, load. There it goes. Just amazing, amazing stuff here, guys. But yeah, I've got my TiVo Tarantula Pro right now. It's printing the 2 back doors. And then after that, I'll have to print the very back door. It's a big single door, flips straight up. Get that done. And yeah, I'm getting there. Like I say, here's my Hypercube. It's printing the rest of the notepad filament. And then I'll get the ZYLTECH filament loaded up on that. That spool's almost empty. And then I got my Ender 3 V2 that I'm probably going to get loaded up with some parts also. Because I got many, many parts to go. I've got many more videos to go. But I just wanted to get video 1 out. You know, kind of show you a clip on what I got going on. And when this car is done, it's going to be like this big. It's going to be very heavy, very big. It's going to have lights, electronics. I'll jump over to the website on Cults and I'll show you where you can purchase these files at if you want to make this too. I know that Matthew and Walton are both doing this. I believe Walton Harris is doing this in all resin. I think at 100%. Matthews, which was on my live stream last week, he's doing this at 250%, and he's getting very close. He's got the body done. He's doing body work on it, and I'll put a link below to his channel if you want to go over and check him out and see what he's got going on. But yeah, this is epic. It's going to be great. This car is going to be huge. It's going to have lights. It's going to have sirens. And thank you very much for ZYLTECH for sponsoring me and sending me out 4 rolls of filament. You're awesome. You guys rock. I really appreciate it. And I got many more videos to come, so stay tuned, and we'll go through the whole process and have a lot of videos and a good time. And please like and subscribe. And if you check down below, there'll be links and some cool discounts you can get. If you want to help out this channel, there's ways down below where you can do that. You can hit me up on PayPal. You can buy me a copy. Leave a comment. If you got any suggestions on upcoming things I should do, please let me know. So thank you very much, and happy printing, everybody.
Ghostbusters!